Hi, I'm Vaughn McMahon, and I'm here with a guide on how to navigate the new and improved Blue Valley North website. Let's start with scrolling. Normally, the scroll bar would be right here, where it is on literally every other website. But here at BVN, we pride ourselves on being different, so we put ours right here, in the middle. The website also includes some nice white space, which gives plenty of room for activities. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the staff page, where you'll find all your favorite teachers, like Mr. Breedlove, Mr. Jones, Mr. Levy, and those other two. If you take a look at the students page, you'll find all those super popular kids that we all know and love. They're so popular that they hang out on Google Images, and over here, and here, and here. Now let's just say that you need to find your teacher's site. No problem, just use the site's convenient search function to, oh, never mind. While it may be difficult to find your teacher's site, administration made sure it was easy to contact the school if you have any questions. That's why they put the phone number here, 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 and here. Now that we've seen the desktop site, let's check out that mobile version. All right, you know what? I'm done. I'm done. I'm not doing it anymore.
You have to
I
finish
quit.
the script.
I quit. Look at it. I'm quit.
Dude, I
I'm
spent
done.
like an hour on this.
I quit.
Get back here.
August 11th, the dreaded first day of school, but thankfully this is my last first day. That's right, senior year, which means anything and everything can happen. Oh, sorry, I haven't even introduced myself. I'm Emily, band nerd extraordinaire and hipster cafe enthusiast. That girl is Megan, the most popular girl in high school. Try not to gawk at her stunning beauty too much, because she's actually super manipulative. Believe me, I know firsthand.
Jeez, Emily, you should be more careful with your things.
Yeah, like this is totally my fault.
Relax. It was sarcasm.
And that guy right there is David, my best friend since forever. He's so into theater that he can probably sing every song from Hamilton.
So, how's your first day back at hell?
I don't know, it's weird. I don't know how to describe it.
What do you mean?
Well, it's like something's off. Like this isn't my regular high school. It feels like I'm in a movie or something. Because there's no way an actual high school could be like this, right?
As a kid, I was surprised to figure out that when I got to high school, things wouldn't play out like they did in the movies. I sat down with Dr. Kenny and Miss Salambini to talk more about how high school movies can affect the way we expect our reality to be like.
Hi, I'm Dr. Kenny. I'm the school psychologist here at Blue Valley North High School.
My name is Ann Salambini and I teach psychology here at North.
It's how we connect with the world that goes beyond what we see every day in our personal lives.
First thing is that kids often forget that movies are portrayed for dramatic effect. TV shows, movies, all of that stuff.
If there are high school movies that depict high school life, for example, then I think you begin to blend kind of what's real and what's not real.
And it creates this weird false sense of perfection that we don't think about when we watch it because we're just watching it for entertainment.
How true is the clique mentality that we see in movies like Mean Girls?
You know, we all form associations with people that are of similar interest or similar lifestyles. That's typical of all society, not just high school.
The problem becomes when kids are acting negatively or acting in a mean-spirited manner against other people outside of their clique.
Lastly, I wanted to see how portrayals of bullying measured up in our student body.
In general, there's a broader perception now of how bullying occurs in ways other than kind of we used to think were normal. Kind of getting the physical kind of abuse that would go on of some type.
I think that we don't really understand the extent that it's happening now with social media that you guys have. If it is too extreme or it is too kind of ridiculous, I think that kids don't think that it's real and they kind of downplay the actual psychological effects of bullying on people when it's not as dramatic or increased for dramatic effect like they do in movies and TV shows.
So what we see in movies isn't super close to real life. If there's anything to keep in mind, I think these guys say it best.
There is no stereotypical high school behavior, so find what makes you happy and do it, and watch the movies for dramatic effect, but remember that they are movies. They're not real, but they're entertaining, so just enjoy them.
Hi, I'm Helene Godhavn. I'm a senior at Blue Valley North and I'm from Norway. I only applied for going to the US, so I had no idea where in the US I was going or who I would end up with. Even though I've been here on vacation, I haven't really get to know anyone. I knew it wasn't going to be like High School Musical or Glee or any of those typical American high schools. You know, you always hope that it would be everyone would burst out singing like in High School Musical, but I didn't really expect that. My first official day of school, I was so nervous. I had this map of the school that I was holding all the time. We'd highlighted, my host had highlighted all my classrooms, and we had figured out which route was the fastest. And I was just walking around this map, and I'm I have no idea where I'm going.
I've tried to be involved in a lot of sports. I'm not really good in soccer.
Some people thought I was good just because I'm European. I've met so many great people. That's probably what I'm going to remember the most. This whole experience, I'm going to try to remember as much as possible because it's been life-changing.
Out of the over 7 billion people in the world, nearly 4 billion are women. And for more than on average 30 years, once a month, those near 4 billion people have a period. That's right, I said it, a period. Get your cringes out. But that's the thing. Why do we cringe? In our own school, over 700 people experience periods each month. That's a lot of people, yet still, the subject is a BVN taboo. Let me break it down for you if you paid no attention in 7th grade biology. Periods are normal. They are the body preparing itself for incubating a new human. Each month, when a woman's body does not find a fertilized egg in its possession, it sheds the lining of the uterus, hence the blood flow. Periods may not be pleasant or pretty, but women on their periods are not gross. Periods are uncomfortable and may come with headaches and cramps, but are completely normal and human. Now that we have the basics out of the way, let's get down to business. If you find yourself in a situation where Aunt Flo comes unexpectedly and your group text to every girl you know results in no tampons or pads, here's what to do so you won't get a detention for skipping class. Ask your teacher to go to the nurse. There, you can purchase supplies and make a plan of action if you need to head home for an outfit change. In short, when a girl runs to the bathroom, don't ask why. Don't ask why she was in there for 10 minutes, and please don't ask why she took her bag. I'll fill you in now. It's probably because she is on her period.
You've really got it here at Lawrence.
We've really got what?
Maybe you'll think I'm kind of corny, but, well, you've really got the right kind of school spirit. Golly, I wish the kids at Westport had a small idea of some of the things Lawrence has done.
What's wrong with Westport? You've got school spirit.
Spirit? Sure. We've got a sort of school spirit. But here it's different. Your school spirit seems to be working in everything you do.
School spirit, is it the backbone of a functioning school or just a bonus at athletic events to infuse the players with a sense of community that begins and ends on the field? We decided to get the opinion of some administrators on the matter.
School spirit to me is when a school community comes together and they celebrate the good things about their school.
School spirit to me is a love for your school. It's having a passion for a community.
I think school spirit's hard to nail down because everybody has a perception that spirit is better elsewhere, or that, you know, this school's doing this and we're not doing that. I think our school spirit is I think strong. One of the strongest aspects of Blue Valley North is our diversity. Diversity of thought and diversity of backgrounds and beliefs. That creates a community. That's what helps people grow, especially as teenagers, getting those different perspectives.
I'd say school spirit is being excited to talk about other successes within the school or other clubs or sports, and celebrating, being happy to celebrate your own victories and successes and talking about it.
My definition of school spirit is to be passionate about education and everything that contributes to people's success.
I actually think we have a lot of school spirit. I just think it sort of demonstrates itself in what we consider to be non-traditional ways, right? I think that overall the school, go to a basketball game or a football game, there's a ton of kids there cheering, all the parents who come back. I think it's pretty great.
Yes, we do. I think it can definitely improve, however. I think this is an amazing school and kids enjoy going here in general, but we can express that more, I think.
You've heard it from the administrators and teachers, but in the end, it's up to you, the students, to decide what school spirit is.
Over 9 million Americans are LGBTQ, so if you're a questioning student, the Q, who can you talk to find out more about this community? You can start by going to BVN's GSA in Miss Moran's room during A-lunches on Thursdays.
GSA stands for Gay Straight Alliance for One, and it's basically a club where anyone can hang out, whether you're part of the queer community or not.
I really enjoy coming to GSA because you get to be really comfortable around everyone. It's been a really safe space for me, and I'm really glad that we have one at our school.
LGBT teachers? None.
I don't think I know any explicitly LGBT teachers.
None. I don't know of any.
None.
A recent study found that for African American boys, having one African American teacher decreased the high school dropout rate by 39%. We wondered if having an LGBT teacher would have similar benefits for these students, so we asked them.
It would make things easier to talk to someone, feel more comfortable with someone that I can relate to.
It's really nice to have someone that you can relate to, especially a trusted adult that you can go to if you need someone to talk to. Because I know it can be hard to talk to your parents, and so having someone who's similar to you can really help a lot.
I feel like it'd be someone to look up to, kind of in the same vein where if there's a teacher with the same nationality or ethnicity as you are, then you can connect to that teacher in a different way than other teachers. It's just something that you can relate to in another teacher, and it's just something to look up to because there's someone who is probably not the exact same as you, but has to deal with some of the issues that you're going through, and they're turning out fine and healthy. And so that's really something that's positive and something that's nice to see.
Virtual private networks, or VPNs, have become increasingly popular here at BVN. Of course, the reason for this is that a successful connection to a VPN allows a user to bypass the internet filter in place on the school Wi-Fi. Now, as many of us have noticed, Blue Valley has caught on to this trend and begun blocking many popular VPNs. However, using a VPN to bypass the block on the school Wi-Fi may not be the only reason why many people choose to use a VPN. When you're connected to a public network, other people connected to the network have the capability of accessing data about your device, such as your IP and what websites you're attempting to connect to. The school uses this ability to filter what we see. However, many other people may use this ability to access vulnerable information about our device. Connecting to a VPN connects you to an external server via a virtual tunnel, which blocks out this information to others. So why would the school block VPNs and risk our personal security? Well, the unfortunate truth is that we have no reasonable expectation of privacy whatsoever when using the school internet. So BVN, as unfortunate as it is, we may just have to live with that annoying internet filter.
I think you look really good, Haley. I'm gonna put it down.
Okay, so let's start this over.
Man, who are we gonna miss the most?
Definitely Mr. Falp. His passion and his love for music is something I live for every day.
I'm gonna really miss Lucy Lee, my heart and soul.
My queen.
And Grant Harvey.
Yeah.
I think all of us will definitely miss all of our music teachers. They're all so amazing. Oh my gosh.
I'm gonna miss Max Schenker. He's on my shirt. He's my prom date.
Grace Foley.
Grace Foley.
Oh, I love Grace Foley.
Mrs. Chug. Miss Chug, for sure.
Oh, I'm gonna miss Oscar Chase.
Oh my god, I'm gonna miss Oscar so much.
Oscar.
I'm gonna miss Mr. Schmoida because he's very cynical and fun and bald.
He's one of the only teachers that still likes me despite the fact that I'm a bad student.
Miss McIntosh. Rest her soul. She's not dead. She's just like retired.
Mr. Pittenger, Calc God.
Jay Pitty.
Mistress. You just know she really cares about you. She's such a good teacher and I love her.
I'm gonna miss Pasta Fridays and I think just the overall comfort of high school.
I will miss dance. I'll miss the girls on dance team.
Somewhat the competitive aspect of the school, and just that we always like tried to be better and always were trying to improve each other as well as ourselves.
And helping with other asks for other dances and going to the dances with all of your friends and that sort of things.
Just the last time bowing in front of an audience with this specific theater that we've spent 4 years performing in was just really weird.
A game or a festival or a concert and just the bond that you make with people all having to do that and all being exhausted together.
I'll miss cross country and track because I met like some of my closest friends from there.
Oh, and the diversity assembly.
Oh yeah.
With K-pop
I
Club.
love diversity assembly.
When Alfie came out and just danced, he was like, I was like,
I'll miss cheering, especially like with my sister, and just like being at every game. I think Friday nights were always like really fun.
Frankly, it's very scary that I'm graduating. I feel like the years, honestly, I know it's cliche, but they've really gone by incredibly fast, especially these last few months.
Super bittersweet because I really enjoyed being here and being around all these people, but also I'm super excited to go out and like I'm just so ready to go to college right now.
They're emotional, they're fun, and you just can't wait to get out.
And just turn on the boosters throughout the year.
Yeah, I'm super excited for what's gonna come next year.
I feel like I've been through so much, you know. I like walked in and I was like, whoa, where am I? And then 4 years, I'm still like, whoa, where am I?
I, Olivia Jean Curry, formally apologize to Mrs. Shelley Weir for saying your mom in class and crying when I was sent to the office. I'ma miss you, girl.
Hey Mustangs! As this year quickly comes to a close, let's look back at some of the cool, awesome things we did and accomplished in this past school year. Girls tennis wins state for the second year in a row. Mr. Jason Sickle is named Teacher of the Year. North Time is put into effect. Boys swim and dive places second at state. Boys basketball wins sub-state to qualify for state. K-pop impresses the audience once again at the Diversity Assembly. Girls cross country qualifies for state. Boys football is named EKL champions. BVN Broadcast wins 4th in the Best of Show category at the National Journalism Convention. Blue Valley North starts a new tradition with the homecoming parade. The annual whiteout game was rescheduled. Instead of the pink out, North went gold for pediatric cancer. Some students in debate qualify for nationals. Many students receive perfect ACT scores. Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare is performed by the drama department. Thanks for a great year at North.